Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com, SBRodds.com. Today's Monday, November 28th. This is the NBA Odds Couple show for Monday, November 28th.
Hey, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm
you
back.
Look like you're feeling better.
I'm back.
Pistol Pete, the love that came from our viewers for you. I'm not exaggerating, and not just one day, throughout the weekend on Twitter. I'm speechless. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. These guys are great.
It is. That's amazing.
You got a hell of a team out there, Pistol Pete.
I really do
you.
appreciate it. And I don't appreciate much in life, but I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, these guys are consistent.
Mike Brenner.
We got the ultimate teammates out there. Thank you, guys. We're going to have a good week. Let's get ready to crank it up.
All right. Well, we can start. Maybe we'll start off on a good note here because I think I'm seeing a play on today. Oh, wait. First, let's throw up the record.
Okay.
Let's do that because your record is very, very impressive. Now, I know you did a show when I had to leave because my migraines are killing me. You did a show without me, and I
was bad luck. I lost. I was 1-3, but you know.
I feel like if I feel like we should just not count it. If you had a good day, we wouldn't count it either.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
If we wouldn't account that, then we won't count it.
So just remember, in the future, like if something like that happens,
just cancel.
Yeah, you give picks out, but they don't count on the official record.
Right.
And even if you have a good day, because
you got it, Pistol.
you know what
That's
I mean?
Official then, right?
I mean, I decided that, but like when I was on the weekend, I was like, oh, he's gonna make a video. Should we count it or not? I was like, probably shouldn't count.
You know what though? And another thing, I'm glad you're back because I don't like flying solo without Pistol Pete, baby.
All right. Well, like I said, I think I am
ready.
seeing one pick that maybe I'm just seeing things, but I think it's a good one. It's a line that just came out. Boston at Miami. Right now, Boston's improved with Jay Crowder and Horford.
You
back.
had a good feel on Crowder last year, and then this year when he was out, you said, "Look, they're going to feel that," and that was the missing thing with them.
So they're back and they're coming off a loss, and now they're on the road against Miami. Miami, obviously a team having issues, mediocre at best. You know, so not totally awful, but definitely a beatable team. I'm thinking Boston probably on the full game and even better on the first half is a good bet. What do you think?
What's the line sitting at?
Well, the line came out at 3.5. Now it's creeping up to like 3.5 or 4 market wide.
Wow.
The first half line right now 1.5 minus 105 at Pinnacle. I'm going to give that one officially. Boston minus 1.5 minus 105 on the first half.
All right, you're feeling good. No, I'm going to stay off of that one, but I think you're right about Crowder, and he's definitely making a difference. And you know, Miami's got some issues. No, I don't. I'm just not sold on Boston on the road right now. And you know, Brad Stevens said he's uncomfortable with a few of the players that are with their attitudes. And
really?
So but that was a couple days ago. I think they're working through it.
All right. I'll take it anyway.
Yeah.
Boston minus 1.5 on the first half.
Talk you off it.
All right, Mike Brenner, is there anything you're liking on today's card?
Yeah, there's one, and I'm going to hit it. And, you know, hey, it's something I ride when it's hot. And this thing is hot. All right, Atlanta right now, Howard is, believe it or not, he's the only consistent player on that team night in and night out, and has been all year, quietly, too. All right, but last night they went back to L.A., all right, and you know he wanted that win more than anything, and it didn't happen. They opened up 32-21 first quarter, looked like they were cruising. Howard was clicking. Well, something happened, and I can tell you what happened. It's the coaching on the other side. Luke Walton, this guy's a great coach, and he's proven it. He went head-to-head with Budenholzer, and they ended up blowing out, literally blowing out Atlanta. All right, Korver, Schroeder, and Millsap, and the other guy, Bazemore. Yeah, they're having issues. And you know what they have? What has not happened? Nobody has filled the shoes when they lost Jeff Teague. Schroeder wasn't the guy. They signed him to that big deal. They're so inconsistent shooting-wise, and you're picking the wrong team to come on a night where your star that's consistent is tired, because he left it out on the floor last night. There's no doubt. Golden State's going to feast tonight on this team on the quarter, on the half, and the full game. Now, the game I saw out at 13.
Game is already out. Yes, it is out. 13 minus 105.
Pete, come on. I think they're going to beat this team liable by 15 or more, and I mean that, and it's nothing against Atlanta. It's just they're going to have to straighten their issues out probably somewhere else, because it's not going to happen tonight. They're tired. They're frustrated, and I just think it's a really good thing because these guys are gelling right now, and Kurt is coaching his ass off, and they're going to get it done. Durant will have a feast. He'll have a party on this team. So
all right, so you're going to take the first half, the quarter, and the full game?
Absolutely,
all three.
and want to go with what for the opener.
The first half is not quite out yet market-wide, but take the Pinnacle opener. It should be 7.5 at the worst, but probably 7. And then for the first quarter, take the bookmaker opener again because Pinnacle doesn't have NBA first quarters at all.
And good to bring that up.
Yeah, so we'll take a bookmaker on the first quarter line for you.
Yeah, any thoughts on that?
No, I was thinking I was thinking exactly the same way. I'm just wondering, is there any reason not to?
They're healthy.
I mean, Atlanta's coming off a loss.
And Draymond Green, even if he doesn't play, they have what it takes on their bench. And that Durant addition.
It's not a down spot early in the week for Golden State, you think? Maybe?
No, I don't. I think if anything, they had a day off. They're like, you know what? Let's crank things up this week, guys. We're feeling good. You know, they're 15-2, Pete. They got the best record in the NBA. And Atlanta's struggling now at 10-7. They're shooting under 40. I think it's 42% average on the floor. That's not going to win ball games. And when your three-point shooting dips below, like in the 27, 28%, that spells trouble. Millsap's getting older. People don't realize that. And this team is not completely healthy. And when Kyle Korver's not, Kyle Korver earlier in the year said the offense is so different without Teague. So that tells me something. All right, they don't have the consistency. They don't have the trust on the floor. All right, again, they're building trust on the other side.
All right. I'll go
Jump on there, Pistol.
I'm fired up. Just on the first half, pinnacle opener should be 7.
Our producer's over there smiling. She's got, Dennis is off today, so we got Sophia sitting in, and I'm glad.
Should be 7, maybe 7.5, but I'll take that one first half. You know what else, guys, I'm going to throw on? I'm going to throw on the Miami team total under 97 at -107.
Okay.
I just feel like Boston's going to play better defense and more likely
Boston has
not
to,
hold
and they
them
know
down.
it. And that's what Brad Stevens was touching on. The defense has been the missing link, and with Crowder healthy, there's your inside game.
All right, so that's it for you, Mike Brenner?
Yeah, I'm just going that way, and I'm going to hit it hard on those.
All right, there's a couple others that are looking interesting to me. I'm sure you probably thought about this one at least. OKC against the Knicks. Right now 2 straight covers for OKC, but before that they've been on a run of ATS losing. And the Knicks, as we've talked about, they're good. They're good at home. They've covered 4 in a row, 6 out of their last 7, and particularly good ATS at home, I believe.
This is on my scratch list right here, and I got to talk to you about this, Pete, because I wanted your opinion. All right, seriously. Westbrook. All right, this guy's a triple-double machine. All right, he tied LeBron for the most triple doubles, and he did it in damn near half the time in 600 games compared to 1,000. All right, LeBron that night, just went out quietly and got it to the next one. But what they're talking about with OKC, there's no number 2 scorer sticking up. Not happening. You got Steven Adams one night. All right. I think Porzingis is going to be all that Steven Adams can handle. I think Porzingis is going to be the factor here. And you know what? Westbrook's got to be tired. Petey's got to be starting to get tired. It's wearing him out. What's the line sitting at?
It's -1. The Knicks are -1. I mean, I took that one. I bet it. I mean, I guess I
can't talk you off of that because
I'm take
I think everybody else is healthy for New York too.
Yeah. -1, -105.
I'm on. I'm jumping on with you.
on it too. All right.
Thank you, buddy. We got 2
and for a game like that, do you think it's best to take the full game?
I'm just going to take the full game because you know what? Westbrook, if anything, he's going to come out early. He just is that kind of guy. I don't go against them on first halves, but when they start to wear out and you're depending on one score, second half's where it's going to play.
Exactly.
Yep, I'm going with it.
All right, nice thinking, Mike Brenner. And then, I don't know, I guess there's definitely an interesting situation with Sacramento at Washington. Sacramento's been killing it ATS, and Washington been tanking ATS. Sacramento's on a back-to-back. They pounded the Nets yesterday. But when you have a team like that where they're rolling, that's not necessarily a bad thing. They've covered 8 out of their last 10. Washington covered 3 out of their last 10. And I don't know, what do you think? Sacramento getting 5.
Cousins is having fun. He said basketball's fun again. He loves this coach. I'm telling you, Pete, this team, I'm just watching them. But the back-to-back, I'm going to stay off it. But, I don't know. If anything, I think of a team total maybe under because defense is where they're locking down. You be in totals Loshak.
Yes, that's a you're pretty, and the Washington team total unders would be 108.5.
Oh, see, yep.
I don't know either. I mean,
here we go, baby.
I was leaning over on that
one
as
trigger,
well.
Pistol.
Except I was leaning under on that one as well.
Yeah.
Although
that
Sacramento,
Washington's a mess, buddy.
Yeah, but Sacramento's actually been trending over recently. 6 out of the last 7 have gone over, but I was leaning under anyway. All right, I'll take Washington team total under 108.5 -108. Thanks a lot, Mike.
No problem. Hey, Pete, there's one on there I looked at and I thought you might have a say so.
Go ahead.
Philadelphia gave Cleveland all they could handle, and again, it was at the Wells Fargo Center at home. Okay, and I think maybe I think Cleveland might have took a breath there, even though this embed is really the real deal. Embiid, whatever you call that. He's on the road. He's not going on this trip, right? He was 22 and 12 yesterday in 35 minutes or 25 minutes, whatever it may be. I'm thinking Toronto early, and I wanted your input on that. It's a little bit of a high line, but Philadelphia, when you're dependent on somebody like that, this means Okafor is now going to get the start. My thought on this, and I'm going to pull the trigger. This is an unusual pick. I'm going to take Toronto on the second half.
Okay.
I could do that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm going to take Toronto on the second half because Philadelphia.
That line won't be out until the second half. There's not pregame second half, so you have to wait until the second
third quarter.
half.
Now, how about a third quarter? They don't set that either.
That line will be out.
That's what I'm taking. Then. I'm going to not the second. I'm going to Here's my reasoning. I'm going to take the third quarter with Toronto. Okay. I'm not huge on Toronto, but they're rested. They're at home. You got Damari. I mean, literally, you got what's his name? God, I always forget his name. Lowry, okay? He is starting to find his zone, but Philadelphia is going to be leaning on Okafor pretty much because they were splitting time yesterday, 25 minutes, 22 minutes. All right, when you don't have Embiid going on the road, Embiid, all right, I think it's going to be the second half where Philly wears out. So I'm going to go Toronto on the third quarter. I'm loving this play.
We'll give you the bookmaker opener for that one. Bookmaker would have a third quarter.
What do you think of that breakdown?
I mean, that one, that one I was leaning under, but it was 213.5 when it opened, and now it's 208. So
Philly left. They thought they were in that game because they were. They led for 3 quarters, damn near. I mean, they were in there. They might be a little tired, Pete. Toronto might come right in and bam. So,
all right, Mike Brenner. Well, you've added a couple that you didn't necessarily intend to put out there before the video. You're okay with them though?
I am, because sometimes when we break our games down, that's when kind of things develop. I'm never reaching, Pete. There's no way to reach. Right now, as my life coach that you are, all right, I got to maintain because.
Okay, the third quarter one seems a little bit random, but you have your reasoning, so that's fine. And I was leaning Sacramento +5, but you talked me more onto the team total under, which is good. I think we got a bunch of picks for today, Mike Brenner, and
I'm going to tweet out that third quarter when I do find out what it is. I think that's pretty cool. So
sounds good, and we will be back tomorrow for the Tuesday card.
I'm glad you're back, Pistol Pete, and feeling good. Hey guys, click on that logo. Sign up at SBR.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at SBRodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.